Bitterbatter is a C-rank yokai of the Slippery tribe. He has fire attribute, meaning he resists fire and is weak to water. His attack is tackle at 35 power, which has a guaranteed 1 knockback. His technique is blaze. His inspirit confuses the target. His ultimate sets 3 tiles on fire on the opponent's side. They do damage and place the defense debuff on anything that walks on it. This is a good time to talk about how hazards actually work. Hazards are effects placed on the tiles on the grid. They last 10 actions, or 11 if the user's team has a Procrastinocchio. There are 2 types of hazard, the ones that damage and debuff when walked over, and the ones that block off a tile. For this video, we focus on the former. Hazards are only created by very specific few yokai, but the fact that hazards are so powerful makes them pretty much all viable. Brutal creates fire hazards in a column in front of him, which also comes with a 95 power hit. Fire tiles do damage and cut defense. The majority of hazards ultimates hit 3 random tiles instead. This includes his ultimate of Slippup, Dragon Lord, Harem Scarum, and yes, Bitterbatter as well. There's also Solar Enma, but we don't like him, because he cheats. Bitterbatter is a special case for reasons I'll get into now. First, one more vital component of damaging hazards are how their damage is actually calculated. If you watched my video on Dr. Nocturne, you know that a skill makes in Spirit's 50 power techniques. This is never told to you by the game. Hazards are similar in the fact that their damage is also calculated as if they are 50 power magic attack from the yokai that used it. So, the damage calculations for Bitterbatter's fire tiles would use a Spirit stat. The damage triggers on any yokai that touches initially, then every time it's their turn as if they're still standing on it. So as Bitter uses its ultimate, the yokai standing on the tile that it hits immediately takes the hit and debuff, and will take it again if they walk over it or at the end of their turn. Hazards are great, that's a fact. However, if you've been paying attention, you might have noticed that I have not brought up Bitter's skill. His skill boosts the base power of his techniques depending on how low his HP is. So theoretically, at 1 HP, the damage of his techniques will double. Hazards count as techniques, not ultimates. Therefore, if Bitter gets low enough, the hazards could potentially reach 100 base power. You could achieve getting him to 1 by using a Sumodon soul, then sending him to the back row protected since techniques do more damage the further back you are. A Mysterious Unity and even a Dummkap boost could bring this into astronomical levels of power. So you can probably guess how shocked I was when Bitterbatter started annihilating the other team. This is a disgusting level of damage. I was expecting something around this level, but not this insane. I love it. I'll leave the team in the description so you can build it yourself if you want to. In summary, Bitterbatter's hazards plus his skill give him ridiculous levels of damage that are matched by very few yokai. This is a yokai that I never imagined would be this stupidly strong, but I'm happy that I've been proven wrong. Thanks to Dr. Coelho once again for the information about Bitter's skill and hazards. I would have never found this out myself. How do you run Bitterbatter? Let me know in the comments.